To celebrate its 50th anniversary, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria is focusing on the future: industrialized sustainable development.
Man has a role, and I interpret that to mean the private sector, and that government also has an obligation to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. So naturally, what should be a key determinant of success is if we are able to have the right synergy between these two organizations, the private sector and the public sector, collaborating to prioritize the synergy between industrialization and sustainable development goals. We have had challenges that have stayed for too long without being addressed. For instance, what has been a debilitating issue for manufacturing is the absence of enabling infrastructure. Apart from the hard infrastructure, we also have policies that have not exactly supported growth in that sector. We are still battling with the challenge of multiple taxation. We have a port system that is inefficient. And when it comes to manufacturing export, it is inconceivable that you have a port system that does not work, especially when we are surrounded by neighbors, smaller countries that have done well in this regard. In recent times, we've also had the volatile nature of foreign exchange, which has made it impossible for us to get the desired level of raw materials that are not locally accessible.
The COVID-19 pandemic has worsened these economic difficulties. The United Nations is adamant that its Sustainable Development Goals provide the best route to recovery.
The United Nations stands ready to support Nigeria in harnessing industry and making progress towards the goals. The UN Global Compact, a special initiative of the Secretary General dedicated to promoting sustainable business, can be a key partner in this process. Nigeria also stands to benefit greatly from the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, which will improve the quality of goods and services and increase Nigeria's competitiveness in national and international markets. M.A.N support will be crucial in ensuring Nigeria takes profit from the fourth industrial revolution by accelerating digital expansion and promoting green industries while participating in the third industrial development decade for Africa.
Manufacturers are ready.
It is trying to help us in taking our problems to the appropriate authorities, most particularly with the government, to sort them out. So it is an association for all of the manufacturers. So in a way it is good. And today's event, as they have organized it on the occasion of their 50th anniversary, so it is always our kind of a duty, I would say, that we should attend these kind of events. I know that there are lots of issues which manufacturers are facing and other industry people are facing, so that would have been sorted out. But nevertheless, yes, it is always good that M.A.N keeps on trying. So we commend that this kind of role for that.
Indeed, there's ample opportunity for Nigeria's sustainable development.
Nigeria being the biggest economy in Africa, Nigeria has to demonstrate that there is no way we can sustain the economy in the country without being strongly engaged in accelerated sustainable industrialization. In order for the industrialization process to move ahead, we have to understand that the industrialization sector requires massive investment. And there is not a way the private sector alone can do the work. There is no a way the government alone can do the work. There is a need of partnership. There is a need of partnership with the financial institutions. The celebration we have today is, and according to the discussion we had, is calling us to change the model, to change the paradigm, to look, to benchmark with the other countries, what they did well, what they didn't do well, and how can we address them. And we have to think about how the manufacturing add value will contribute to our economy in Nigeria, will contribute to African economies. This is absolutely very important. And the way to do it, in my view, is to go through, the economic diversification, which cannot be possible if we cannot industrialize. The good cooperation with, M.A.N, with a number of small, medium enterprises, I think they are doing very well. And in particular, that is also my main point. we need to think about the human capital development, in particular supporting the young people, because I think this is the future. If we cannot be able to innovate ourselves, if we cannot think about our technology, we will be depending on other people. Of course, we need to partner with the other people to develop our technology, but we have to be the owner of our own model. We have to remodelize our system. We have to rethink our industrial system. We have to rethink our economy. And Nigeria, being the biggest economy in the world, can do it. I know what I'm...
As the conversation drew to a close, optimism swept through the audience and the panelists. Of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, it's number 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure, that dominated the discourse here at the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria's high-level discussion. Now, during that talk, it became clear that identifying partnerships to achieve those targets will play a vital role in Nigeria not only meeting, but indeed exceeding its developmental and manufactural potential. Adefemi Akinsanya, ARISE News, Lagos.